got another update that is not Starlet related. Kind of just showing you the Tercel. It's pretty cool, right? But that's not really what we're here to talk about. And we're not even here to talk about my wife's MR2. We're here to talk about this 71 Corolla wagon that I picked up for almost nothing. Picked it up from, well, I guess we'll call it the fourth owner. But the dude's grandpa was the second owner. He bought it in the late 70s. So it went from dude's grandpa to his uncle to him. But this car's been sitting for the last 15 years in a barn. And this is going to be a neat little project. It runs well, actually. It doesn't like to idle. I imagine the idle screw needs to be adjusted. Or even, I'm just going to have to baseline it, really. Because I don't know where the car actually came from. So it might be for a colder region. And here in South Carolina, it's always warm. There's a cool story that comes with the car. Grandpa did pinstriping, so they painted the windows black and they pinstriped by hand all the way around the windows, which is cool. I'm gonna keep that because that's a lost art. And then the uncle owned a vinyl graphics shop in the 80s and put this weird graphic on the side. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. That's kind of, I like to have my stuff period correct, and those don't really do it for me. I had a stupid wing on the top of it. This guy right here. This is my trash pile. But yeah, this stupid thing was sitting on top of it. Like that. How dumb does that look? So, that was the first thing to go. That thing was going in the trash. But all I've done is I picked this thing up yesterday. So I took the wing off as soon as I possibly could because it looked dumb. And I washed it. It had about an inch of dirt and dust on it. So this is it. It's a 4-speed car with factory AC, which is wild. Speedometer cable's hanging out the bottom for some reason. The keys fall out of the ignition. That's cool. Got some exposed wiring we'll have to deal with. That's also pretty cool. Broken windshield. This is permanently in the down position. I've already fixed the hatch. The hatch, for some reason, well, I mean, I know the reason. You would just be able to pull up on it and it would open. But windshield wiper arms are in the back for some unknown reason. Looks like someone's done a little bit of work to it. There's a coil back here, some spark plugs. What are these, condensers? What is this? Yeah, condenser. I don't know if that's new or old. I'll dig into all that later. It's got its fair share of rust, like every 70s Toyota. But compared to the Starlet, this thing is nothing. The floors are pretty solid in it. It's going to need minimal work there. Really, the big thing is kind of back here in the corner, which is really going to suck, honestly. And the rockers have some rust. I'm going to try to find a new hood for it because there's rust just underneath this vinyl. I'm not going to fool with it. I feel like a hood, a reproduction hood or something might be worth it. And then there's some spots like here that's going to be a problem. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. I may just try to find a door. But overall, it's pretty solid. I have seen the floors underneath and they're nothing like my 74. So, anywho, I thought I'd give you guys a little tour of this thing. It's got the 3K C motor in it. And again, it runs, it drives, but it doesn't stop. The brake pedal goes straight to the floor. So I'm going to figure that out today at some point. It probably just needs a new master cylinder, and then it'll probably be good to go, really. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it yet. I may sell it, but that's that.